Hello, Gemini sun signs, Gemini rising signs, moon signs, and cusps. This is your December 2018 Tarotscope from me, Kim at Expressions of the Universe. I have your cards and I have your stars, so let's get started. Mercury is going direct on December 6th, improving our thoughts and our words. And the focus for Gemini is the first house of the self. So that's telling me we need to be impeccable with our thoughts and our words, especially when it comes to ourselves. Now for the collective, it is about the sixth house, which is health and service. We need to improve our nutrition. We need to get better sleep. We need to get more exercise, and we need quiet time meditation, especially during the holidays. Things can be really crazy, so make sure you take a little bit of time out and self-nurture. Now on December 7th, we have a new moon, and it is all about making new moon wishes and making our dreams come true. Now for the collective, it's in the second house of money and possessions. And I bet a lot of us are thinking about money, especially with it being the holidays, or the lack thereof. But for Geminis, it's about the eighth house. And I feel that a lot of Geminis are going to be partnering up. So whether you're already married or coupled, you could be thinking about business partnerships or other type of partnerships. And for those single Geminis, you're going to be thinking about love relationships. So I think that that's pretty fantastic. Now for this new moon, I have the spider card, the spider animal totem, and it says make your dreams come true. But I pulled this card for the Jupiter in Sagittarius December transit. I have a card for each month of this transit for the next year, and this is the December card. And this is telling us that we are the creators of the lives that we live. If you hate your life, blame yourself, because you created that. We weave our own webs. So all you have to do is imagine how you want your life to be, and you can create it. It's all power of the mind, power of intention, law of attraction. And that's what I have to say about that. Now, we have the winter, summer, solstice coming up on December 21st, also known as Yule. And that is going to be hitting the Geminis in the 12th house, which to me is karma, past lives, hidden things, spirituality. Whoa, that was weird. I think it's also about things of the past that we aren't able to or haven't been able to let go of. So I think from the winter solstice all the way through the end of the year, we need to think about the things that we're letting go. And not coincidentally, but the full moon comes in the next day at December 22nd at 0 degrees Cancer. And there's a huge highlight on letting things go so that we can allow the room for new things to come into our lives, especially for the new year. The other thing that I wanted to point out is at the winter solstice, the moon will be in Gemini. So there's a huge highlight on the Geminis, especially the Gemini moon signs during the winter solstice, right before the full moon. So I really think that you should all set your intentions as to exactly what you want in this new year, because I feel that for Geminis, this could be explosive if you can get over the past and move on from things that you're holding on to that no longer serve. And there was one other little thing. Oh, we have a dirty trine during this time as well. And what to me is a dirty trine? A grand trine would be planets in all the elements, like all water signs, all earth signs, all fire signs, all air signs. A dirty trine to me, so I see the trine, but it's in air, fire, and earth. Oh no, so I'm sorry. It's in air, fire, and water. that is where the dirty trine is. So it's not all one element, but it's still making a trine. And I think that that's going to enhance all of our wishes and intentions. Now, getting on to the cards. For the Gemini sun signs, the Gemini rising signs, and the Gemini moon signs. The first card that I picked is the Six of Swords. And this is saying to me that you're almost being forced to move on from a situation and you're not quite ready to. But these cards are saying it's essential that you move on from these things from the past. I know this has been a really difficult year for a lot of people, Geminis included. I am a Gemini, and I'll tell you, it's been a doozy. So I can really relate to this. However, you are being asked to move forward, even though you're having a hard time letting go. You have to just keep moving. I think once Mercury goes direct, since Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, on December 6th, you'll have an easier time trying to let go. The Tower reverse comes up as well. And this is saying that the things that you used to be able to rely on, you can no longer rely on. They're gone. The foundation has crumbled or it has given way. This is also further confirmation that you have to move on from the past because it's no longer there. And there's nothing that you can do about it. This is an unfortunate situation for a lot of Geminis. However, if you're still struggling to try and hold on to and keep things that don't have a firm foundation, you're only hurting yourself, because eventually the foundation will crumble and give out. The next card that I have is the Youth of Wands. And this is saying you have some amazing and brilliant creative ideas. You do have a passion, but these things from the past are kind of holding you back from moving forward. This is also telling me that you do have to keep moving. This is pure fire energy, and it's also telling me that if you can get to a place of healing, you will be able to explode with these brilliant ideas and create something brand new. This is about also meeting new people, the beginning of some wonderful relationships. Some information could be coming your way also that will spark you in a new direction. And then the final card that I have, it is the Universe, but it is reversed. And it is symbolized by the bee, which is a very special animal totem to me, as I do have a bee tattoo here. And what this Universe reversed is saying to me is the reason why you're having such a tough time moving on from the situation is that there were a lot of endings that you don't have closure on. There's an emptiness or a feeling, a lack thereof. And it's almost like it's causing you to have a hard time even getting out of bed some days. You need to rely on this Youth of Wands to put that fire under your butt and get going. You have to make your own closure. You have to figure a way to fill that emptiness and just be grateful. An attitude of gratitude will do a world of good, because if there is emptiness, if you're feeling lack, you need to turn that around and focus on the things that are right here, right now, that you are grateful for. And if you can do that, Gemini and Gemini risings and Gemini moon signs, you will see this fire come alive. I promise you. That is all that I have for the Gemini sun signs, Gemini risings, moons, and cusps for the month of December of 2018. Please share this with your friends if you like this. Give me a thumbs up, comment me, and if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so that you can come back here and get your January horoscopes and also see my weekly wisdom and the other funky stuff that I do. You never know, and my live shows. So until January, Happy New Year to all those gems out there. Thank you. Bye.